Yes, people. It's Chris Rose here, and welcome to another Devotions in a Durag. Today, I want to talk to you about the dangers of pride. Pride is something that many of us struggle with, especially us men. Me, myself, I have struggled with it, and I continue to battle with pride. Pride can really hinder us in becoming the people that we are meant to be. So I think it's important that we talk about it today. But what is pride? See, when I talk about pride, I do not mean the type of pride that people, when people say they're proud of their child, or even when they say they take pride in the work that they do. I'm not talking about that type of pride. When I mean pride, I mean conceit, arrogance, selfishness, egotism, vanity, flaunting of your achievements, wealth, possessions, all of that stuff. When I mean pride, I mean when you think of yourself better than anyone else, or when you think of yourself more often than you think about other people. See, when you think you know better than God, when your ultimate confidence is in yourself rather than God, that is pride. Pride is dangerous. Pride will harm yourself and harm others. Pride will have you running from Christ. Pride will make you think you know better than God. Pride will stop you asking for help. Pride will have you driving around in circles and not going anywhere when you could just ask for directions. Pride will stop you asking for forgiveness and will stop you from forgiving others. Pride focuses on your own individual needs and ignores the needs of others. Pride makes you selfish. Pride will ignore wise words and good counsel. Pride will close your ears to constructive criticism. Pride can stop your blessing. Pride stops you growing. Pride stops you learning. Pride stops you from doing things out of fear of looking foolish. Pride breaks down marriages. Pride strains relationships between children and parents and friends. Pride stops people working together. Pride turns inspirational leaders and ministries and turns them into mere vanity projects. Pride is dangerous. So how can we overcome pride? Jesus is our ultimate example. Jesus lived without sin, but it wasn't because he was the Son of God. It was because he was humble. In Philippians 2, it says, Jesus, who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. In Philippians 2, verse 3, in the same scripture, God gives us the remedy to the disease of pride. This passage gives us 3 ways in which we can imitate Jesus' humility. So I'm gonna go through them. So firstly, it says in verse 3, do not do anything out of selfish motive or vain conceit. So whatever you do, check your motives. Don't just do it for yourself and for your own needs. Check that even if you're giving a compliment to someone, that you're saying it with the right motives, that you're doing it with the right purpose. So think about in your heart and be honest with yourself. Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Why am I saying the things I'm saying? Is it because of selfishness? And if so, don't do anything out of a selfish place. Secondly, he says, consider other people as more valuable or more important than yourself. This is challenging. Not equally, but more. Don't think of them equally as yourself. Think of them more than yourself. So when you think about other people, think of them as better than yourself. No matter how small they are, how young they are, just consider themselves as greater. Consider themselves greater than you. Thirdly, do not just look at your own interests and the things that you are interested in, but also look out for the interest of others. So don't just look at the things that matter to you. Don't think about the things that matter to you, and if you're affected by something, you don't have to worry about it if it doesn't affect you. Think about how it affects others. Think about how people feel. Just think about people more than you think about yourself. See, if we apply these basic principles to our daily lives, we will overcome pride and replace it with Christ-like humility. The challenge I give to us all, including me this week, is to apply these principles to our spouses, our children, our teachers, our parents, our friends, whoever we encounter. When we put these things in practice, our perception changes as we focus less on ourselves and more on the bigger picture. When we humble ourselves before God and show humility to others, God's love, His mercy, and His power has room to work in and through our lives. Be humble, people, and stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. Your support is so precious to me as I'm just starting out. I hope to speak to you soon, and have a great day. God bless.